Have you ever wondered why some people naturally command respect while others struggle to be heard, even when they say the exact same things? The truth is, people don't automatically value your words, they value the power and influence behind your personality. In today's fast-paced world, people are drawn to those who seem more powerful, more confident, and more in control. But here's the secret. You don't need to be a billionaire, a top politician, or a celebrity to influence others. What you really need are psychological tools that can help you subtly guide people's desires, thoughts, and actions without forcing them. This is where the reverse psychology of influence comes in. It's a powerful concept used by some of the world's most successful leaders, brands, and influencers. Instead of directly demanding, you guide people indirectly in such a way that they end up doing exactly what you wanted, all while thinking it was their own decision. So today, I'm going to share with you 7 powerful psychological tricks that you can use in your everyday life with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers to increase your influence, earn respect, and make people value you more than ever. Trick number 1, show less interest to gain more respect. Imagine this. You really like someone, and you constantly text them, call them, or go out of your way to get their attention. Instead of appreciating your efforts, what usually happens? They start ignoring you. Why? Because human beings have a natural defense mechanism called reactance. Whenever we feel like our freedom to choose is being restricted, we push back. If someone senses you need them too much, they feel their freedom is being taken away, and they pull away. Think about salespeople. When someone tries too hard to sell you something, you instinctively want to avoid them. But if the salesperson acts casual and gives you the freedom to choose, suddenly you feel more interested. Lesson: if you want people to respect and value you, don't act desperate. Show controlled interest, but give them space. The less available you seem, the more value people attach to you. Trick number 2, scarcity increases value. People always want what's harder to get. This is called the scarcity principle. In one famous experiment, people were asked to rate chocolates. Some jars had 10 chocolates, while others had only 2. Surprisingly, people rated the chocolates in the jars with only 2 as more delicious, even though they were the same. This principle is everywhere. Limited time offers make products sell out faster. Colleges with fewer seats are seen as more prestigious. A person who isn't always available is often valued more. Application and life. Don't make yourself available to everyone all the time. If you're always around, people take you for granted. Limit your availability and watch how people start chasing your time, attention, and respect. Trick number 3, the power of reciprocity. Have you noticed how waiters sometimes bring you free mints or chocolates with your bill? Studies show that customers who receive these small gestures often leave 40% more tips. This happens because of reciprocity, the psychological urge to return a favor. People don't like feeling indebted. If you do something small for someone, they'll almost always try to repay you, whether it's with respect, kindness, or cooperation. Example: if you compliment a colleague or help them with a small task, they'll feel more inclined to support you in the future. Warning: don't overdo it. If you give too much, people may start taking advantage. The key is balance, small, thoughtful gestures that trigger the reciprocity effect. Trick number 4, admit when you don't know. Most people can't admit when they don't know something. They try to fake confidence, nod along, or pretend they've read about it online. But in reality, this backfires. In fact, studies show that 80% of people think they're above average drivers, but in reality, less than 10% truly are. This shows how people often overestimate their abilities to avoid looking weak. But here's the counterintuitive truth. Admitting what you don't know actually builds trust. People will respect you more for your honesty. Then, when you do share your knowledge, they'll believe you even more strongly. Lesson: don't be afraid to say, "I don't know." True confidence comes from honesty. Commitment and consistency. Once people commit to something, even something small, they feel a strong psychological need to remain consistent with it. For example, if someone agrees to sign a small petition, they're more likely to later support a larger cause. If you get someone to commit to a small task, chances are high they'll agree to bigger tasks later because they want to remain consistent with their earlier actions. Application. If you want someone's help on something big, start small. Ask them for a tiny favor first. Once they commit, they're more likely to agree to larger requests in the future. Social proof. Humans are social creatures. When we see many people doing something, we instinctively believe it must be good. This is called social proof. Why do restaurants with long lines over empty ones choose restaurants with long lines? Why do we trust online products with more reviews? Because we assume that if others are choosing it, it must be right. Marketers use this everywhere: Amazon reviews, Instagram likes, YouTube subscribers. Even laugh tracks in sitcoms are a form of social proof. They make you feel the joke is funny because everyone else is laughing. Lesson: if you want influence, show evidence that others value you. Display testimonials, share success stories, highlight community. People follow the crowd. Challenge principle. Here's a fun one. People love challenges. If you tell someone they can't do something, many will try harder just to prove you wrong. For example, a mother might tell her child, "I don't think you can finish your vegetables." Suddenly, the child eats everything just to prove her wrong. Coaches, teachers, and leaders often use this technique to push people beyond their limit. When you challenge someone's ability, they often rise to the occasion and respect the person who motivated them. Closing. So let's recap the 7 psychology tricks. Show less interest to gain more respect. Use scarcity to increase your value. Leverage reciprocity. Small gestures create big returns. Admit when you don't know, it builds trust. Start small. Commitments lead to consistency. Use social proof. People follow the crowd. Challenge others. They'll push their limits and value you more. Apply these techniques in your everyday life, and you'll notice a powerful shift. People will not only start respecting you more, but they'll naturally want to follow your lead. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more psychology-based life lessons. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.